Okay, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for some more Dawncraft in a very, very weird way. I was just gonna beat that boss Swamp Jaw a few more times, get maybe that Marshy Delight to improve my food situation, and maybe even get that Depth Star weapon just 'cause. But then an Undead Army showed up. I was just doing things in between, doing some farming and maintenance and stuff. And yes, I have a lot of levels, and it's because I was able to do something that I will explain a little later. But for right now, I kind of need to shift my spells a bit because there's an undead army about to appear, and I don't know from which direction. So because of that, I'm going to have to pillar up a bit so I can get a better view. Rest it off to perhaps possibly get the snow out. Okay, where are you coming from, Undead Army? Where are you coming from? They've been known to transport themselves over the ice before, so that's a thing. Okay. Yeah, I had all my stuff for Swamp Jaw, and then this happened. Well, I guess I'm going to be putting my experience ring back on. Is this the proper sword? Yeah, this is the one that won't turn things into experience, because well, since I can't see him yet... Oh, wait. Is that one of them? No, that's a goblin. I don't want to hit him. He's probably got buddies. It would get... Well, I'm too far off from them to deal with me anyhow. But still, an undead army is showing up from somewhere, and I don't know exactly where. Oh, I am so sorry over there, buddy. You're going to have a very bad day. So I'm pretty sure the undead army will come, and you're probably going to be a target. Just saying, you are straight up going to be a target. The irony is I was thinking of actually directly summoning the undead army and showing how to do that whenever you want to, because there's a way to do it. I don't think I have any in my backpack right now. What I do have is this book that I've been building up for quite some time, and the one that I used to get a ton of experience. I was able to build up some enchants on this to make it a preferably experience-based sword. And I just go up into my little cloudy area where I face the bloviators, and I can get an absolute boatload of experience that way. I might show that off after I'm done beating the undead army. Assuming they actually arrive. Hello? You say you're up there, you say you're wave 1, but where are you going? Well, if you're not going to show up that way, I'm going to just make myself a little platform. A bit more than just the one I was going to use as just a sniper's post. And I am going to have a nap up here. If I need to. Do I need more room for this to work? I may need a little more room for this to work. Okay, that's a little more appropriate. Okay. Okay, so not quite that time yet. Undead. Hello, Undead. You announced yourselves a little while ago. Where are you? I would like to snipe you now. Don't tell me they showed up all the way over there. That would be intensely annoying. Undead Army. Where are you going? I see a shade over there. A shade has arrived before the Undead Army. Really. I'm saying that incredulously because they're actually kind of rare. Or at least uncommon. I really wish them having a resemblance to something related to the end that they drop ender pearls, but so far that has not occurred. Or some dropping something else, injury or shadow related would be nice. Oh, finally, the Undead Army has finally appeared. I can snipe you now. Here, have some arrows. Sometimes I gotta hit him in the back of the head to get to really go. Why is it... It's kind of a... maybe like a little term from fighting games. They call that a bit of a mix-up. When you try to hit from the back where something can't block. Oh, they delivered stuff, so I need to... okay, I need to shift my spell to Mage Yoink. Also collects the experience nicely. Distance 2, sharpness, well, okay. We could build another sword with that. Hello, where's the other undead? It can't just be those two guys. Are they hiding behind something? Like a tree? They made themselves look like they'd be all offensive, and then yet they wind up hiding from me. Okay, that happened. Maybe they realized I've got the height advantage. Because I just pillared up. Oh, wait. Is there... Oh. There's someone else I can snipe. Did it drop an enchanted book like they normally do? I don't think they did. That is very nice. I will enjoy that gem. Also, these claws are kind of how you're supposed to summon the Undead Army. You can make these little, like, armor set, but if you make this Undead Battle standard, it summons the Undead Army. Literally says so on the item lore. Apparently, you can also turn the stuff directly into string if you feel like it. Oh well. I'm not here to turn into string, I'm here to snipe stuff. Because they came at me. The irony is I already have the item that most people seek when they fight the Undead Army. Because there was a thunderstorm. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse showed up. I defeated 3 out of 4 of them. There's one that's still just hanging around chilling. But I also managed to retrieve one of the undead horses. So I have a skeleton horse somewhere now. And... so that's it. Are you a goblin or an undead? I can't tell from this distance. The HP indicator in this pack is not as good as the one that I'm used to, or at least have the most experience with. It's like, seriously, undead, where are you? This is hilarious, or embarrassing for you. It's like, there's supposed to be an army. Yeah, they're supposed to be. There's clearly supposed to be an undead army, but they're not here. They're, like, on vacation or something. They're like, oh, we're just taking a break from our armying thing we're doing. Okay, maybe I'll make it a little wider. Okay. By the way, you can actually do that while moving. Maybe show that off in a little while. Because I need to expand this by a couple of... Okay, I've expanded it by a little bit so that I can lay my thing in the middle a little easier. Hello. Are there any undead that aren't being pounded by something else right now? Because you seem to be not present. They came from that area, but I don't think they've really been fighting anything. They've just been there. Finally. This ought to clear things up. If only there was enchantment that's just Farsight. Oh, wait. Okay, so unless I run directly into them, I will go back to my house and retrieve something. Kind of. Wait. Are you one? It can't be. I don't think that they spontaneously disappear. I think that was a random one. It's about the render distance, maybe? Maybe not. I flinched. Are you one? Slightly more up. You hit bucks. I think I hit him. I'm not entirely sure. That may just be some guy with a shield. Guys, do know that if they're carrying shields, they will in fact work as shields. And deflect arrows, so that's a thing. I should have made a spyglass advance. I really should have. Well, at least at this area I can kind of do something else here. I'm at it. Maybe I'll find where they went. Okay, that wore off finally. Boing. This is why it's always good to put bounce on your launch spells. Did you go down here? I don't think they went down there. Undead Army? Did you go in a different direction? Oh, it's a mist caused by them being around. I see. Whoa. Now that I've actually found them, notice there's a fog effect that's doing things. Don't worry, I have unlimited arrows. Okay, now that I know where they are, I'm gonna juke back up. Well, that was dramatic. Okay, well, time to eat something. It's gonna do that to... It's gonna build up to get some more food and things, and then things happen, so okay. Toss some stuff in. Okay, so they will get outlined in some cases. Okay, there they are, I think. Need some good firing angles. Be careful about that. See, they'll often give you like the actual armor pieces too. So that's a thing. Okay. Well, Undead in general will do that if you got that up there, but yeah. Okay, I can switch off that for a while. Okay, I'm still wondering if a spyglass will help me get through this whole situation. So, if I fly back to my base, can I craft one and then come back here with a spyglass? Because they seem to be still centered mostly around here. Although exactly where most of them are, I'm still not entirely sure, because I think they're more off that way, which gives me the ability to fly that way, so... nothing like a nice, relaxing glide. Okay, and that means I'm very far away from them right now. Boing. Well, at least my food diversity is going to go back up with all this nibbling. Hey, there's the guy I was mentioning that was still hanging around. He's still there. He's still just hanging around. I think they're tagged as permanent. So, that's a thing. He's still just hanging around. You get a certain item that you can use to craft one of the eyes by beating, oddly enough, the skeletal horses that come with some of the other undead. So, there's that. I guess it's finally time to craft myself a spyglass. I hadn't really needed one until now, but seeing through that fog, I think I need it. I think I need it. So, okay, copper. How much do I need to make a spyglass? Is it 2? It's 2 and an amethyst shard. Okay. It has been some time since I tried. Okay. I think I got most of my amethyst up here with my... You know, while I'm here, I might as well also craft that super sword. So I thought that I wouldn't be able to until after I dealt with the army, because I thought they'd be all over the place. Didn't happen as much as I first thought. So, nightcraft. this I will need. And while I'm at it, I will go to my into my whole projects thing and do this. Because it took a long time to gather up all these enchantments into one book. A long, long time. Oh wait, this is the one I'm using for gathering experience, so not you. That one. I'm also wondering, will this, when I forge this, will it keep the spell it got tagged onto it? We'll see. I'm also wondering how many levels it's going to take me to rename it. Because it's not quite as it is in vanilla. Because okay, it keeps the spell. Okay, and this has got, like, super good stuff right now. Okay, so, like, 32 levels. 32 levels to rename it, and then we're good. Okay, so my ultimate catching device is here. I just need to do some stuff. Originally, I was going to do some other things that go along with that, although I could fight a certain spirit anyhow, if I'm lucky. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to that the way I was thinking of it. Because it may take a whole other adventure just to do that. Basically, I found an ice maze, which is where you get all the stuff from Aquamarai dealt with. And in there's a way to get an item that you can use to summon the boss, which is the ghost of Captain Cornelia. And she's interesting, to say the least. Now, there's something a little time-related. Supposedly, both December and January, and right now I'm at the very beginning of January, you can fight her to get an alternate weapon, compared with what you normally get as a drop from her. And it's a very interesting weapon that has a feature that I'm just very curious how well it would work out with all this, because it's kind of a neat idea that it's been done before, but combined with everything else and it being such a... Okay, now I might just rush him. Because I don't have much levels to lose right now. Nailed ya. Any others? Where's the rest? Ouch. Fighting the undead is such an exhausting thing to do. Silk Touch. Okay. You have me very intrigued there. Is anybody else undead? Oh, there's one. Bet I could snipe that one, though. Well, if I can hit him either in the feet or in the head. Kinda gotta do it just right to... Okay. Oh, that's the sound of the wave going through. Okay, guys, it did that last time. I didn't know if that was that or something else I did. Is there any other loot from that left around? Because I'd prefer to do things from my snipers. Oh, there's a tank. There is a tank. Where are you? I'm high up enough that I could actually directly hit the squig if I wanted to. Okay. Or maybe it's just coming down really far. I'm not sure. Either way, we're on wave 3. Okay. Oh no. Ouch. I hate it when that happens. Sometimes holding shift isn't enough there. So it is a problem on that one. Whenever you're doing your book. Oh, there you are. Okay, now I can eat in peace. Somewhat. Okay, do I have anything left in there after that? Oh yeah, I got a couple of foods. Okay, so I should be kind of fine. Okay, now where are you? There's the tank. And there's another one that I need to take care of. I need to take care of the ranged ones pretty heavily. He walked through the lit fires. Okay. That's kind of funny. Oh. Cut that out. You can't hold back when doing that as easily. Of course, I don't really need to be in combat mode right now, do I? So that'll help. Still burning. Still burning. He must have walked through the fire before and just got himself roasted. Are there any others from this particular wave that I need to be aware of? Or is it mainly the tank who's burning away? Oh, there's you. Still taking the loot. Mage yoink. Ooh, arrow of slowness. I prefer my withering arrows that I got from that quiver a while back. Thank you. Nailed you. Okay. I think that was the wandering trader leaving, maybe. They leave a lot of that cloth if you need it. Bone. I could use some extra fertilizer and summoning materials. So thank you. This wave is about halfway through. I'm trying to remember how many waves there supposedly is there. And do I need to fly around again to see out? Hey, you know, there's something else I need to check. How's my food diversity? Still not maxed out. I'd like it to be maxed out before I go truly boss hunting. But apparently that's not happening right now. Okay. Okay, now let me try out my stuff. Well, there's that, but also, okay, can I... Is it time to rest again? Apparently not. Okay. Hello? The mundane slime. That is a goblin. Healthy, dangerous. Oh, that's interesting. I think I know what that means. If you look at them with a spyglass, you could see more about their enchantments and stuff. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Undead Army? Are any of you hiding in there, maybe? No. Hmm. Not seeing anybody. Okay. Well, I tried. But I think it did enhance my vision through the fog. There's a strange fog that arrives when the army of the undead appears. As if they just arrived back from the Bermuda Triangle. A reference that would probably be lost on the Minecraftian realmers around here, because it has to do with a different realm entirely. Another dimension, another world, another time. Though not quite the Twilight Zone. Okay. I think that improved things a little. Cleared the snow. Still can't find many members of the Undead Army. I mean, where are you guys coming from exactly? Do I need to fly around again? Because I probably do. Aha, they are coming from over there. I just had to reset them. Okay. I guess if you just get high enough to display them, you can get them coming over to you. That took a chunk out. I think he's got thorns because that hurt coming back. Oh, that does count as one. He was so green that I thought he was a goblin. Turns out I just need to shoot this guy too. Okay, wolves, finish him off for me. Thank you. Wave defeated. Wave 4. Oh, he teleported up to me. It's gonna make things a little tricky. Random bow that I can possibly just use for other things. At least I've got an arrow reserve now. Okay. Something off this wave has already been hit. I think they may have ran into something that I already had, or someone else along the way, because we got some really aggressive stuff in this pack. Oh, it's a wither skeleton. Nice. Yep, wither skeleton. I just got some coal. Okay, that was nice. I appreciate the coal. Gotta fuel up my cooking somehow. Okay, it's that time that I need to fly around and see if I can get them lit up. They manifested over there. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes I just have to reset their distance entirely, even if it's actually vertically. Understood. Okay. Thing about wither skeletons is, in addition to the skulls you can get, there's the little aspect that they're fireproof, so you know they're not going to accidentally be destroyed just due to fire damage. So it's going to definitely count as you. You got a book there? Did somebody drop an enchanted book and you pick it up? Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened here. There's another tank. This one doesn't have a boss bar for some reason. Just for that one. Okay, got a lot of stuff apparently. I'm gonna have some things to sort after this Undead Army. Okay, its Silk Touch will be very, very useful for multiple reasons. Oh, there's the last one. Hi. You're gonna get arrowed and then rest in peace. After all, don't you want to finally have your eternal rest? There's a fifth wave, because of course there is. Well, nailed that one. Cerberus. Dealing with more than one raid boss here. Okay. So that happened. That's another tank. Well, I'm getting a good chunk of my experience back from all that spending, so... Okay. This has been very lootiful. Even when I'm not using my super experienced sword. Well, not as much as when I'm using my super experienced sword. I called it Glory Bringer. So I gave it a good name. Okay, so is it nap time again? Might be nap time again. Well, then why is it getting orange? Is there another thing happening? And is Cerberus over there? Is this because of a directional thing? Do I need to obtain another sniping position? I may have to. Yep, some of them are from over there. That is what happened. Have they been lit up? Are they aware of my location? Well, I could go over there. And, okay, now it's looking dark enough to sleep. Okay, that'll work. I kind of did an off-screen thing over there with the giant that used to be there. They're actually pretty easy to range to death and or slam with an iron golem when you have a lot of iron, so they're not really that hard to take care of. However, I will want to perch on top of their area to shoot the Undead Army. So I'm flying this way. Yeah, there they are, I think. What the? What was that? Oh, that's the raid boss. Okay, I have been hit with fire. Okay. No wonder it was looking red in that area. He really is trying to roast everything. He's apparently super aggressive too, so... Did he get destroyed by something? Hello? Looks like he was fighting some Grimoire Gaia creatures because he set them off with his explosive blast. Yep, that's what happened. I didn't even get to actually face him myself. He just ticked something else off and got himself whacked. Oh my gosh. Spontaneous mob battle, and I didn't see the half of it. I'm gonna have to do that one eventually because it just happened in front of me, so I'm gonna have to recreate that event. That's like a given. Yeah. Raid boss defeated by some random Grimoire of Gaia creature. That was downright funny. Didn't even see what nailed him. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I don't want to hit the goblins while I'm fighting here because I know that they'll swarm you. I think he got swarmed by goblins and got destroyed. Like, just absolutely destroyed. And, yeah, that happened. Okay. Yep, there's goblins about. Mm-hmm. There's extra zooming capability with this. Maybe that's somebody added extra assessment with this, which is cool. Oh! Oh! Yeah, it has nothing to do with champions. Somebody added extra functionality in with the spyglass, and I like it. Is there anything you can use these for? You turn them into bone meal. I am gonna keep that as a mob battler's prize. Actually, kinda need to have a little meat. What are you? Skeleton villager. Harmless. So you're not part of the Undead Army, you're just there and you're a skeleton. Okay. That's a thing? Okay, okay. Back to flying around trying to activate the army. Wow, they really, really like artificial structures like my little thing here. Interesting to note that you can totally get them to go where you want to go then. Now, I'm wondering if the Undead Army is variable in what it sends at you. Because it may be that there's like a chance that it sends a skeletal horseman after you. But I've already dealt with that because they just showed up. So, because that happens in regular Minecraft too. You just wait for a thunderstorm. And there's a lot of thunderstorms that's been happening over time because I've been here for a while. So, of course, it thunderstorms occasionally. Spooky, scary army. Well, it certainly says that I beat them. I'd quite like giving an achievement to say, hey, you got it. And there's a mundane slime, just casual. Oh, I also got a treasure bag. One thing about this mod from this guy, Marges' progressive difficulty. It has a lot of cool things about it. And wow. That shattering sound. He's just like wunk. And some of the aspects are really cool. Like it even gives you an extra like a treasure bag for fishing, and I like to fish a lot. I mean, I added aquaculture 2 in for reasons of me liking fishing. In addition, it has some really cool extra stuff that you get by fishing. Am I happy I did that? Oh yeah. Danny's expansion stuff, that stuff. You go there, you go there, you go that way. I was originally going to... How's my food diversity after all that? Not bad, not bad. I was going to fight a different skeletal thing when that happened, and... Shoo. Now this thing has capturing 3, and I have not got a spawn egg yet. Now, I found some as treasure here and there, and I've already taken care of using them in various ways, but I have not gotten a spawn egg from capturing enchant yet, so maybe it's just a very rare chance. Because I'd really like to, for capturing to give me their spawn egg. Right now it's not looking particularly hopeful. Of course, some things might not have proper spawn eggs, and it depends on how it's pathed, and there's some things with dealing with mods that after you kind of know them, that you realize that some things just might not quite entirely work. Still not sure what's up with that shattering sound. Like, am I hitting them so hard their skulls that they're just shattered? Am I poofing them? Come on. Dampening does not help as much when you alter the kind of damage, such as doing melee damage and fall damage. Get crushed, Shade. Nature's blessing? I just want to reface Swampjaw. And then I was going to do something. I was just trying to get an ingredient for a particularly special feast when all this happened. It's like seriously, this is ridiculous. And I'm going to get some serious loot from Swampjaw in a moment because of all this. It's just how it works. I was going to see how well my other ranged attacks and stuff could do after I've already noted that I could just do the summoning ritual, back up like crazy, and then just range him from a super distance. I was going to see if I could do that again and have a marshy delight. But things kept throwing themselves in my way. So let me empty out part of my stuff by preparing for the ritual. Oh yeah, you put both of them in at once and it works. Okay. I forgot about that, how that worked. Okay, speaking of which. Nice. It's still climbing back up. Although I'd like to do things differently for a boss fight, I also realize Swampjaw isn't really quite the same as some others, so it's not going to be as big of a deal. Okay, so I pop this here, and then we do stuff. Oh wait, that's right, it's done differently, isn't it? Okay, where are you? Over there somewhere. It's gotten to be night again. Remember, it has this thing about rendering distance. There you are. Oh yeah, this is doing some serious chunking now. You gotta be within rendering distance, but not enough to get them to know where you are. Nailed him. Okay, that's all I really wanted to do, as I wanted to get his stuff so I could have myself a nice little meal. And then things happened. All this because I wanted to have a boss meal. I just wanted to have a boss meal. It wasn't too much to ask, and then the Undead Army showed up and tried to ruin my meal. I mean, seriously, that was very, very rude of them. And there's another Shade right now. I really wish they dropped something Ender or Shadow related. It would be nice, but so far, not happening. And I've got an interesting question I can suddenly answer myself. It's called, can I make it all the way from my my pillar that I fought the Undead Army from to my home? Like, can I just make a jump for it? This is now a very valid question. Pig, you have been one incredibly lucky, awesome pig because you have dealt with some stuff and survived somehow. So, I am congratulating you, pig, for a life incredibly well lived because you have managed to somehow I beat all the odds and not get whacked by the Undead Army while we were having our big showdown. So congrats, Pig, for making it after that insanity. So it's been a thing. I'm not going to make it all the way, but I made a good chunk of the distance. Made it down to the ice pack. Okay, so that all happened. Yeah, okay. Undead Army happened, and I was just trying to make myself a boss meal. There's not too many times you have the honor of making a boss meal. I mean, you kind of got to. And I'm thinking, yeah, food diversity. I haven't had my boss meal yet, so I should totally do it. So I wanted to summon Swamp Jaw again so I could have a Marshy Delight, which is the most nutritious and food diverse meal out of the lot, might I add. Out of the ones you can get. And you can get boss meals for every boss there. So, it was just kind of something we're going, hey, that is the best one, and he is the easiest one to summon. So, I'm going to make myself a Marshy Delight. Now, I just need some shrooms, and what was the other thing that I needed? Cooked mutton. Okay, I need to go to my kitchen, where I've got most of my food stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have myself a boss meal. And I think, between the Undead Army and all that, I still had one piece of food left after that. I still had my egg sandwich. So that made it. Ooh, you're getting pretty loaded just off things. So I might. Okay, getting pretty close to having another one fully charged. Sweet. But yeah, Spyglass actually came in kind of handy, and that extra functionality is very sweet. Okay, so I need myself some shrooms and to unload some stuff. Okay. I'm going to throw my meat in there because I can. Cooked mutton. Wait a moment. What if I actually put that there? Put that there. Put those there. Will it recognize it that way? Because I'm hoping it will. Oh, yes it does. Yes it does. Oh my gosh. The Marshy Delight. Now there's some other things I can cook. But a good portion of them either aren't quite food diverse enough to really be useful right now, or they haven't rotated back into the main rotation. I mean, I can still do things the other way too, but apparently blocks related to Farmer's Delight do not, in fact... Oh, it's the first time E has gotten me out of that. Yeah, blocks related to Farmer's Delight do not register to this thing. That is a big thing to consider. But yeah, okay, my food diversity right now will be thrown very high once I do that. That is definitely going to be a big deal. And I was going to make some other major meals and stuff to see what all I could do that would work out. Pumpkin slice, fruit salad, pumpkin soup. I've had pumpkin soup recently. Glowberries. Anything I can do with you that I haven't eaten very recently that's decently good? Glowberry custard, kind of. You see if I need to have a bowl of stuffed pumpkin. Bone broth is kind of nice, but it's still not quite back time yet because it does it over like 50 meals. I may have to check my feast meals and see if there's any of them that I have yet to do again. No. Golden carrot. Maybe. I may have earned some gold along the way. Thing is, when you use your golden lunchbox, it just kind of your golden lunchbox just tracks for you what you ate out of it. Okay, so I have to check my feast meals, see if there's anything I need to do that. But golden carrot is also pretty good because that saturation is just ridiculous, and that is just the vanilla way. Okay. Yeah, it may not be as big as some of these things, but yeah, just to do it. And I'm pretty sure I have, like, yeah, I have like a lot of gold nuggets right now. In fact, I kind of need to turn some of those into ingots anyhow. So that's something. Nightcraft. But I want to kind of restock my golden lunchbox, so a little something quick I can put in there. You can stockpile quite a bit, so might as well give it a good selection. Baked potato. Anything I can make with you that is able to go into rotation. Again, I'm going to check my feast meals kind of specially. The sea stew. If I had all the components for that, it would be fantastic. Could only make the rabbit stew with a big... okay. Fair enough. Honey. Okay. The honey glazed ham. Maybe I'm going to have to see if, again, feast meal. Full pumpkin. I can make the pie. Stuffed pumpkin. Again, that's a feast meal. I think I've checked those. Steak. Yeah, I've eaten a lot of stuff recently. Just keeping up with things it's an ordeal. Just keeping yourself well fed in this pack, and it actually counting towards stuff. Some of these are things I can't do right now. Vegetable soup. Mushroom rice. Vegetable noodles. Beef stew. How did you get back to the rotation so fast? Because I could have sworn that I had you recently. Did I not actually do that? Or maybe I did not. Okay. There's a lot that's went back into the rotation. Okay. So I have plenty of food options that I will be putting into my bag for boss fights and stuff to come. So I should be fine to prepare for my big battle. Now there's a humongous question I have, and it's one of the reasons why I was so big on wanting to make this awesome sword. Because, see, the thing is, if it's non-renewable to get the item that I need to summon her, then having high level of capturing will be very good, because I want to have a chance of getting maybe even her spawn egg if it counts validly. Now, If it's renewable, that won't be entirely necessary, but it's still great to have capturing on this anyhow because of having a chance of getting spawn eggs. So there's that. I'm also kind of curious what's in my Undead Army treasure bag. Okay. Boneyard. Okay. I got some claws. I got... Soul jar. I got stasis, isn't it? Allows slingshot projectiles to ignore gravity. I've not been messing with the slingshot that much because it's not really that big of a deal, actually, but, oh, there was something else that popped into there. Can I shove the rest of you in there? Bones. Bandages. Cloth. Yes, I can get the cloth into there. Is there anything else that fell on the floor? Okay, apparently when you use that and you're loaded, the rest falls on the floor. Looting 3. Sweet. The number of times I've gotten this book so far in this pack has been ridiculous. Now, what is this about clicking to draw souls? I may have to figure that out later. And I'm going to have some serious cooking to do whenever I get my next chance to do stuff like that. So, yeah, but right now I'm getting a little low on time, although there's a last thing to do. I'm just going to show that I'm not sure if it's Quark or not, but something has the same functionality as Pam's in this pack. I think I've also heard of a mod called Simple Harvest that does this, and like just that, but Quark makes so many little quality of life improvements to the game that I would not be surprised if that was Quark's doing there. Oops, I threw it to the wrong thing. I meant to throw you over here. There you go. That ought to top off this particular one. I've got more to feed some serious mana to. Making Gaten works and working magic, it's expensive. It takes a lot of energy. So, all these mana jars loaded up to full I'm having to work with. It's a thing. But, yeah. And as much as I go back and forth to it, maybe I should make a gate directly to there, to my kind of Coliseum-like arena place, the summoning altar thing. I mean, it's not much of a jump to there, but or back and forth, so it's not that big of a deal, but still, it's a thought. Either way, I took out Swampjaw again, took out the Undead Army. I watched a Cerberus get smashed by Grimoire of Gaia stuff. I mean, it's been a day, so I might as well just kind of hang back and take care of some other adventuring later. Okay, I'm going to have to recreate that fight, though, because I am curious about the tank and the Cerberus as to just how much of mini-bosses they are, because I've taken out more than one tank. I know that. But statistics. Okay, I've taken out more than one tank, because I think some have just randomly shown up before. Yeah, these guys showed up in that raid, so that was something. It just doesn't know how to fully count the mutant creeper, apparently, so that's a thought. Whoa, hold on there. And yeah, also showing that when I've been to the Ice Maze, I've dealt with this mini-boss a couple times. They show up alongside anglers once in a while. That's a thing that happens. Where's the one that has... Oh, I have also dealt with an Iceologer. They showed up in my cold area while I was trying to find these guys, the Wilden Defenders, and I got some sort of icy staff thing, so that's going to be interesting. Oh, cultists are directly from brass amber battle towers. That's interesting. One way I was gathering experience for doing some of this stuff is I was really just standing next to my battle tower, nailing them. So that was a thing I was doing for a while. So yeah. Danny's expansion, creeper overhaul, Alex's mobs, and yeah, taking out them. Yeah, those numbers go up really high once they start splitting, and that's how I got an absolute boatload of experience. Can I tip those to do the thing? No. Did I miss one? Because I think it's under Marges or darn lips. Progressive difficulty. It's not under difficult raids. And they weren't really... Wrong tank. Okay. This is the wrong tank. I knew I'd killed something called a tank before. This was one of them. Okay. I took out several tanks from Barge's progressive difficulty in that whole thing, so... Yeah, I'm not sure if all four were in that or if I fought one before. Because now I'm confused because there's more than one mob around here called tank. Cursed armor. No picture, but I've defeated several. Creeperling. Yeah. There's one that showed up somewhere. Okay, so 4 of those inside that huge raid. And the Cerberus got itself whacked by something, so I didn't get credit for that one because I didn't take him down. He got everything else mad at him and got absolutely teamed up on. So, okay. I'm going to have to figure that one out later. Also, maybe I'll figure out just how strong the tanks really are from that, too, because, I mean, they are, as you'd expect, really tanky. They have a ton of health. Okay, anyhow, I had to check that. Well, that went in a very different direction than I was first thinking. The Undead Army decided to show up while I was just on the path to a meal. I just wanted to have a boss meal. That's all I really wanted to do while I was... Because I wanted to prepare more for the other fights and get lots of food ready in my lunchbox. And then that happened. So I'm going to have to get more food done in between, this time involving ingredients I could actually find around here. I don't have to go out to another boss fight area. For a while, anyhow. There will be more like that, though. So there will be boss meals. But still, yeah, that was a bit more spontaneous than I originally had planned. But seeing a Cerberus just spontaneously go into a mob battle and get itself nailed was just absolutely hilarious. So I'm going to have fun thinking about that one for a while. Anyhow, I'll be logging off for now. And I just realized I probably should have called my horse to make some of that distance a little faster. But then again, it is rough terrain, so I'm not sure how well it would have done compared to me flying. So, either way. Anyhow, so I'll be logging off for now. Hope to hear from you all later. Bye for now, everybody, and hope to hear from you all later. Bye now.